Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Next matchup on Summerslam 2025 Night 1 was the Women's Tag Team Championships. Hold on, I got to do something real quick. All right. As we had Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss as they took on Roxxane, Perez, and Raquel Rodriquez. This was a hard match to call. It was a hard match to call because I didn't really know what the direction was going to be, right? Because on one hand, Raquel and Roxanne could retain and then push the story. So when Liv Morgan comes back, then, you know, you got something to work with. But at the same time, you don't know how long Roxanne's going to be out for. I'm sorry, Liv. You don't know how long Liv going to be out for. So you don't want to hold on for so long and then, you know, damn. You know what I'm saying? So I had a very strong feeling Charlotte and Alexa were going to win this match. And before we get into that, this match itself, I ain't gonna lie to you. Once this match started, this crowd was quiet, bro. It's like this crowd didn't give a damn. I don't know what it was. It was like I'm watching this match. At the same time, I'm listening as well. It's like I'm watching it. The women are doing their thing, but it's quiet, bro. It's like, damn, do they not give a damn? Like, what's going on here? Like, I'm lost, I'm confused. And to me, when the crowd is not, I mean, the crowd was invested here and there, but it's like, it wasn't until like, towards like almost the end where the crowd kind of just started getting up and started, you know, making some noise. But pretty much during this match, nobody was invested. It just seemed like nobody was invested. So when they're not invested, I'm kind of not invested. Even though I'm watching it and just seeing what's going on, I'm kind of like, damn, like, if they don't got the energy, I don't got the energy, you know? That's why I always say a crowd is so important to a match. But the match itself, it felt long. I ain't gonna fight. It felt long, but it felt long and then didn't really feel long. But then the next two matches, seeing how the next two matches were kind of like on the shorter side, it kind of made a lot of sense why I felt like this match was so long. So, in the beginning, Roxanne and Raquel took advantage. They pretty much had Alexa on an island. Then Charlotte got tagged in, and then within the time, Charlotte was kind of on an island. Then Bliss got tagged in, and then, you know, all hell broke loose pretty much after that. The moment of the match is what I thought was going to cost them this match. So, I think, yeah, Bliss was about to hit Raquel with the right hand. She got, I don't know if it was Roxanne or Raquel. I forgot which one. But either way, they got out the way. And then Bliss ends up hitting Flair. And then Flair gets dropped. And I'm sitting here like, fuck. I'm like, damn, there it is. Match over. Match is done. And it almost was. Because Bliss got taken out. And then Raquel had Charlotte up for the Tejada bomb. Roxanne tags, boom, the ends are down. And then Roxanne runs up, hits the pop rocks. 1, 2, Bliss breaks it up. Match still goes on. I was like, yes. Because I thought it was over. I was like, ah, damn. I was like, oh, well, there it is. There you go. And you guys could probably make a story about that. Then Charlotte gets mad. Well, Charlotte probably would be mad at in the moment, but then on SmackDown, Charlotte would be like, no, it's okay. Your accidents happen, da-da-da. Then boom, something happens, and then boom, Charlotte and Alexa, we got that rivalry. But instead, no. The match still goes on. So then It's Roxanne and Bliss in the match. Roxanne about to go for something, then Bliss, whoop, counters up. She's got her and her sister Abigail. Here comes Charlotte in the corner, raising up like a like she raising up like Batman when he gets his ass beat. You know what I'm saying? And then he looks at the villain and goes, "That's all you got?" You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it was crazy. I'm like, why is she raising up like that? And it's almost like Bliss just knew from the back of her head, because she turns around, she sees Charlotte, and they're just looking at each other. And I'm just thinking Charlotte about to hit her, but then Charlotte instead does the okey doke and then boots Raquel in the face. And then Bliss, boom, hits the sister Abigail. 1, 2, 3. And in our first of 9 championship matches this weekend, we get our first title change, and it is the Women's Tag Team Championships. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair are our new Women's Tag Team Champions. Cool. Great. I'm happy. Because I don't know, I'm just happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? Alexa Bliss is now a 4-time tag team champion. She's tied with Raquel and Liv for most tag team championship wins. Charlotte Flair is now a 2-time tag team champion. And I'm actually glad that, Charlotte's getting, I guess, a little more love these days. Because, in the beginning of the year, or preferably WrestleMania season, it was bad. It was bad. She was getting booed out the building, all that. So I'm glad we were able to pick Charlotte up and she was able to do something different and, all that. I feel happy about it. You know what I'm saying? But we got new tag team champions. Our first title change. Let's see what else we have in store. Next match. Let's get it.